17. This is Zlurp Zlorp!
And now, your hosts, the mysterious Madam Maxima von Metaverse and Misty Crispy.
Greetings!
Hi there!
I am the mysterious Madam Maxima von Metaverse.
And I'm Misty Crispy, a super popular vampire influencer. I'm guest hosting as part of a paid advertisement with OnlyFans.
And you're watching Zlurp Zlorp, a 60-minute sci-fi entertainment game show.
We are broadcasting live from an illegal satellite in an undisclosed location within Spooky Galaxy 17.
Our show is so delightfully fun and galactically subversive that we've been deemed illegal to watch in 13 solar systems.
In fact, if we are ever caught, we'll be arrested, tortured, and murdered by the Psychic Galaxy police.
Delicious. But don't worry, attractive audience. We continue to boost our signal, and we're reaching more planets than ever before.
Indeed we are. Planet Fondue Gorgonzola 7 can catch us on their fondue flicks. Planet Meat Blorp can get us using shortwave radio, and the Squelch Galaxy can get us by performing black magic rituals. And as always, Planet Earth can watch us live on Twitch on the first Wednesday of the month at 9 p.m.
Mr. Crispy, tell our new viewers the novelty we're selling our show on.
Sure thing. Zlurp Zlorp is interactive. You point. The viewer will sometimes get to interact and decide what happens.
That's right. Your voice, opinion, and effort might actually change something in this horrible, meaningless universe.
Ah. So, if this is your first time watching us, welcome, enjoy, and get ready for all kinds of great content.
And now our stage manager, Blob, will explain how to vote.
Hi, there's two ways you can vote. You could be in the chat, and that's very nice because we'll give you choices and then you type in the chat what you want as your choices. But also, if you follow us on Instagram, sometimes you can find ways to choose things there. But right now there's no choices, so just type in the chat hello and we might play favorites early.
Now that we've got all that explained, let's meet the players in our first round.
Yes, Mr. Crispy, let's meet the players in tonight's game of Zlurp Zlorp, the game show where you can win your wildest dreams or your worst nightmares. Our first player tonight is Gremlop, the sentient blob of gelatin.
Hello, I am indeed Gremlop. I am sugar-free and ribbed for my own pleasure.
Gremlop is, of course, returning to Zlurp Zlorp for another game, but we have some new players with us tonight. First, I will introduce to you, attractive audience, Grimlox, a very angry rock.
I'm Grimlox, and I am just furious.
Well, I can't wait to see how that fury plays into your strategy tonight in Zlurp Zlorp. Next, we have Xenomorphious the Mysterious. Xenomorphious is so mysterious, they're not even showing up on command, so I will move to our next and final player, Bob the Water Blob.
Hello, Bob's the name, Blob's the game. How is everyone doing tonight?
Oh, Bob the Blob, we are doing just absolutely fantastic, and we are ready to move into the first round of Zlurp Zlorp. And our first game, our first chance to win points towards your wildest dream or your worst nightmares is Team Me. Using 6 words or less, each of our players will say why the audience should root for them in tonight's game. You have no time to prepare. Produce a statement of 6 words that will tell the audience why you are our true winner for the evening. I will begin with you, Gremlop.
Jiggle me, wiggle me, or else.
My goodness, what did you think of that one, Mr. Crispy?
I liked that it had several words.
It did indeed, and it met our 6-word quota. The next player to attempt this feat will be Bob the Water Blob.
Bob's the name, Blob's the game.
Ah, there it is. Bob's the name, Blob's the game. How does that compare to Gremlops, Misty?
I am still counting.
Fantastic. While you count all the way up to 6, we'll go to the last player of this round. Grimlox, your 6-word statement.
Because I'm angry and you have nothing else better to do.
Wait, Misty, this may take you a while. Was that the appropriate word amount?
I'm still on.
Oh, goodness. I am so worried that these players are already ill-equipped to continue on this game of Zlurp Zlorp, but I have to tell you, Gremlop, your words were simple, they rhymed, and they made me feel something. So you will receive the point for this first game of round 1. Congratulations! Round of applause, anyone here with hands? Misty, would you like to introduce the next game of our first round?
I absolutely would. So, as you know, I'm a very popular influencer on OnlyFans. But I want to know what sort of thing you'd influence. I want you to pitch me your idea for your own account. What are you advertising? Who are you partnering with? What are your hashtags? What's your brand? Tell me everything. Let's go ahead and start with Bob the Blob.
Okay, yeah, sure, fantastic. I would have to say that my platform, my OnlyFans, if you will, the wet version, I would be how to move about the world, move about the universe, whichever that may be of your own choosing, in not a gaseous state and in not a solid state. How to be of influence when you yourself are a liquid.
Great and fun. I love traveling, but I don't know a lot of the words that you used, and that's okay. Next, let's hear from Gremlop.
Oh, thank you so much. As those of you who know me probably already know, I did recently launch my own social media site, My Face. And the only thing you can do on it is replace your face with me. Make me your face. That's pretty much it.
Amazing. Oh my God, you're that Gremlop. Wow, crazy. I posted a whole story with your face on my face. People thought it was so funny. And let's hear from Grimlox next.
You know, this whole social media thing, it just gets me angrier and angrier. And I tried that My Face thing and it didn't even work. And I've been trying to get in touch with Gremlop this entire time, and he ignores me all the time. Of course, I'm on Facebook, but that's neither here nor there.
I'm so sorry. I don't check our customer service email because I don't care.
I can respect that, but I'm still angry, just on principle.
Cool and fun. I love emotions and that they exist. I'm going to go ahead and allot points to Gremlop because I've used your app once.
Fantastic, Misty. I must tell the audience, of course, Misty Crispy's performance here is as part of a sponsorship deal and was in no way sanctioned by me and should not reflect upon my performance as a host of this game show. We will now move on to the upsetting debate, but before we do, I would like to see if Xenomorphious the Mysterious is here yet to join us in our game this evening. Ah, ever mysterious Xenomorphious. Well played. I respect it. That means I will call upon Gremlop and Grimlox. Come before me.
Ugh. Fine.
Fabulous. Thank you for playing along. Our next game is the upsetting debate. You will be debating each other on a topic of my choosing. Today, you will debate that chicken pot pie is evil. Grimlox, you will be affirmative. Chicken pot pie is evil. Gremlop, you will be negative. Chicken pot pie is not evil. Please begin your debate.
Well, how can you have a pie of chicken? That's just infuriating. Like, why? Who would want a pie of chicken? I want berries in my pie. I want some kind of fruit. I can taste it in the first place. You're offering it to me. That's pretty mean. But like to put chicken inside of it, that's just what more can be said? Of course, it's pure evil.
The judgment in this room tonight, it's turning me a slightly different shade of pink. I really only can vacillate in shades of pink, but let's not get into that. Chicken pot pie. When you picture the classic family meal, you see that checkered oilcloth, you see me there, wiggling around, of course, for dessert, maybe with a little Cool Whip on top of me. But what else do you see? That's right, a chicken pot pie. Wholesome family values. Vote for me. Thank you.
Fantastic. Fantastic indeed. I have to say that the negativity Grimlox displayed in that debate is showing me that fury is something that they could be bringing to the table tonight. And in anticipation of, and hopefully to encourage it, I will give the point to Grimlox. Congratulations. You have won the upsetting debate.
I mean, I guess it should make me happy, but that only makes me angrier.
Excellent.
Speaking of being angry, let's move on to our next game. Being an influencer, you make a lot of enemies, and you've got to be really good at insulting them right to their stupid little faces. I want you all to pick someone else who's playing and make them your arch enemy for the rest of the game. You've got to write a creative insult. So take a minute for that, and I'll shout out a word to my sponsors for the evening. First, I have Coriana's neck braces, because with Misty around, you don't need another pain in the neck. Fun and cute. Go buy that. Also, we have Space Bunny batteries, because you shouldn't have the life drained out of anything but you. Point to screen. Great, super cool and fun. And don't forget to subscribe to my OnlyFans. Players, are you ready? Let's start with Grimlox.
Fine. What? Oh. Yeah, I'll pick Gremlop. He just... I don't know. Something about him just makes me mad. I think it's that he's too jiggly. I like things that stay in place. Like me.
Great fun. Bob the Blob.
Yes, thank you. Mine is also directed towards Gremlop. Ribs for your own pleasure. What exactly is pleasurable about not being able to withstand a different change in temperature?
Oh my god, obsessed. Gremlop.
I chose Bob the Blob just because the rhyming is sort of my thing. Also, being a sort of loose entity of a material I thought was my thing, but I've become jealous. I've become rageful, and it feels good and bad.
Oh my god, okay, cute. I'm gonna give the point to Grimlox, because he seemed really angry about the whole thing, and that's how I feel reading comments.
Excellent, Mr. Crispy. Well scored. And speaking of scores, Bloda, where are we at the end of round 1?
Okay. Sorry, I was thinking about pies. Misty, who did you give the points to in that last game?
Yes.
Okay, I'll make them up. Gremlop has 2 points, Grimlox has 1 point, and nobody else has any points. That's it.
Rigged.
It.
It's all rigged.
Ah, there we are. The points at the end of our first round, which brings us to some lore for the evening.
Yes. So this was something that was voted on by the audience on our Instagram page. You had the choice of watching Zlurp Zlorp History or Zlurp Zlorp Geography. So here it is. Enjoy.
The Galactic Federation of Spooky Galaxy 17 is a political and economic union of 13 member solar systems, 99 planets, 2 black holes, and 1 ghost asteroid. The Federation was established 92 years ago upon the signing of the Chippy Dippy Treaty, which marked the end of the brutal Bean Dip Wars. The 5 most powerful planets in the Galactic Federation are Planet Meeknorp, Planet Transylvania, the Viking planet of the apes, Planet Montana, and the spooky ghost pool party planet. 69 years ago, Federation President Quali WEEZE Lomlox of the Loxlox solar system was assassinated by a subversive group of underground filmmakers. This led to the establishment of the Psychic Galaxy Police. Headquartered on the Imperious robot moon, the Psychic Galaxy Police ensure peace and order by any means necessary. This has led to the illegalization of board games, certain types of cocktail parties, unfiltered apple juice, hot sauce challenges, interpretive dance, open political critique, and silly hats. Federation headquarters are currently located on planet Transylvania, and for the past 20 years, the president of the Galactic Federation has been Jawman Fortuna, who is incidentally the Duke of the Vampirina system in the Nosferatu Quadrant and the CEO of Crush Your Enemies Industries. On the horizon for the Galactic Federation of Spooky Galaxy 17 is an exciting new treaty with the Honk Galaxy, a new Federation media network, and hopefully soon an alliance with a mysterious and newly discovered alien entity known only as the Others. Oh, and of course, the slow and necessary invasion of weaker planets. This was some Zlurp Zlorp history. History.
Hi everyone, it's me, HostBot. I'm just so excited to tell you that I was recently made Zlurp Zlorp social media manager. I don't really have any experience with social media, but I've been programmed to try my best no matter what, especially with tasks that nobody else wants to do. Anyway, today I'm here to tell you about our Instagram page. It's @ZlurpZlorp. When you follow us, you'll have more chances to decide what happens during our show. Plus, you'll be the first to know the next time we have a giveaway. Right now, we have almost 100 followers. But here's what will happen if we get 150 followers. We'll increase Maxima's costume budget. We'll declare war on Planet Fondue Gorgonzola 7. We'll make and give away 10 stickers with Maxima's face on them. We'll channel dark spirits to possess our players during our next episode. And finally, we'll randomly invite one of our followers to play on the show. So, please like and share our Instagram page with your friends. The more likes we get, the more we'll bribe you with weird adventures and wacky prizes.
Hostbot, that is a wonderful selection of prizes. I especially enjoy that they are focused mainly on myself. I guess that's what you get when you're the only host who doesn't get disappeared or kidnapped. Not to blame Clarence for getting kidnapped by Yuckles, of course. Players, we now move on to our second round of Zlurp Zlorp and our first game, current events on planet Mebmlop. I will ask you a question about something that's gone on in our universe recently, and you will buzz in by yelling out and answer the question to the best of your abilities. Our first question of the round. What happened at the Mebmlop First National Bank? This was in the news recently.
I do believe I read about this when I was taking my morning stroll. I guess I can move along the ground quite quickly. So, at the bank, Tom Hanks showed up with lamb shanks. And he did many, many spanks. And thanks for listening.
Absolutely correct, Gremlop. 1 point to you. Congratulations. The next question. What natural disaster ravaged the Mebmlop Natural History Museum? Priceless collections destroyed in an instant. Yes, Grimlox.
That would be me. I
And
just
what
really
did-
felt like it, and it seemed kind of funny. But just too clean a museum. Just wanted to sort of, undo that. But
And undo it you did, Grimlox. And you
Yep.
earned yourself a point in the process. Congratulations. But really, you just decided to do it one day. There was no deeper...
I mean, no, I was just kind of looking for a museum to destroy, and it came up. Just sort of like, yeah, why not? What else was I doing?
Excellent. Simple distraction. I respect it. The next question. What happened on Mebmlop when the Stranger Things finale was released? It
That's
came out,
this
yes?
one.
Yes, Bob the
That
Blob?
would be that the human middle-aged man band Metallica had a resurgence amongst what I understand to be called Zillennials.
Yes, absolutely correct. Zillennials, the militant branch of a certain age bracket within our universe, who, responding to the finale and Metallica's success, went on a rampage. Congratulations, Bob the Blob. That's 1 point to you. And our final question for this round, this game. What horrible thing happened at Zulipoop Farms? The players. What happened at Zulipoop
The
Farms?
Zuliboops were discovered to have actually been Zulibops.
Zuliboops. So close, Bob the Blob. I will give you half a point. Congratulations, players. That is the end of current events on Planet Mebmlop.
Oh my god, fun! Okay, this next game is a little bit spooky, so be careful. It's called Was It Ghosts? There's a lot of ghost activity, and I get that. So I'm gonna ask a couple of questions, and you're gonna tell me, was it ghosts? First question. Hostbot recently had a nightmare about electric sheep eating her. Oh my god. Was it ghosts?
Yes, it certainly was ghosts.
Oh my god, you're right! Wow, look at you! That's a point for Bob the Blob. Next question. A large cloud of psychic energy was recently spotted hovering over planet Montana. Oh my god, howdy. Was it ghosts?
That was not ghosts. That was me in my former gaseous phase, and I would like to take this moment to formally apologize for that.
Okay, fun and interesting. Gremlop, what were you saying?
I actually was going to say something quite similar, except I did have a rational scientific explanation that the winds had shifted And so Bob the Blob, in his disgusting, putrid, gaseous form, went over Montana.
Okay, well, those were both fun and cute, but actually, no. It was just a byproduct of bringing Clementine back to life. So I don't know what you two are up to, but oh, maybe it was that. Fine. All right, next question. A strange blue spaceship was seen in the Honk Galaxy, causing mayhem and destruction. Ew. Was it ghosts?
It was a family of ghosts who had just gotten a new minivan. Yes.
Oh my god, 100% right. Wow, you're so good at this. All right, last question. Maxima recently woke up to find an ice cooler filled with 37 gallons of blood next to her bed. Was it ghosts?
We all know it was you, Misty.
God, no, I wish. It was another unwanted present from Space Dracula. Oh my god, he subscribes to my OnlyFans. We have to chat.
Well, I wish he would pay more attention to you, Mr. Crispy, instead of sending me blood and victims. As much as I enjoy victims, I have enough of them and my fridges are full.
Some people just don't appreciate a nice gift. That's just,
I appreciate any gift, Grimlox, but after centuries and centuries of corpses and blood and chaos, it just gets a bit same, Now, we're going to our final game of the second round. Who's got the dirt? Misty, would you like to explain to our players how to play this game?
Oh my god, yes, absolutely. Last week was the Meeplorp annual Rich Politician Pool Party. A lot of Spooky Galaxy 17's most important people were there, including yours truly. Oh my god, fun! Even if you Earthlings were there, it was like wild. Okay, but there was like a lot of gossip floating around, and I want to know what you heard. Tell me the juiciest piece of gossip you picked up at the party.
That's right, players. Who has a juicy piece of gossip? And remember, if another player wants to buzz in and tell us the juicier version of the story, they may steal the point in this game. Bob the Blob?
Yeah, see, I heard from another blob that I am related to that they were in one of the bathroom sinks and they saw the human Pete Davidson using water, one of our kind, using water to apply fake tattoos onto his body.
There you are. Pete Davidson is a fake tattooer. Do any of our other players have a juicier version of this story they would like to share? In that case, Bob the Bob, you get the point for your juicy piece of gossip. Who else has a piece of juicy gossip from the politician's pool party?
Yoo-hoo! So
Yes.
as you are probably aware, I was scheduled to be served as dessert at this party, but I was bumped at the last minute by a rather pretentious flaw, but we won't get into that. And so while I was being shuffled away into the back room to sit alone in a cooler and weep for the rest of the night, I happened to see former German Chancellor Angela Merkel making out with Truman Capote's ghost.
Oh my goodness. Merkel, Mapoti. The meshing and intermingling of stateswoman and novelist. Does anyone have a juicy piece of gossip that tops this?
As much as I hate to agree with Gremlop the Solid, I actually have to add to their story. My other cousin saw a drop of sweat rolling off both of those human entities. It happened. Family members were there. We've spoken about it.
Oh my. By adding that sweaty little detail, Bob the Blob has stolen away Gremlop's point. Now, players, any last juicy gossip before we end our second round? I thought not. That means, Blodo, it's time to tell our beautiful audience the scores thus far.
Okay. Well, Gremlop has 4 points. Doing pretty good. Grimlox has 2 points. Speak up, buddy. And then Bob the Blob has 4.5 points and is in the lead.
Ah, yes, round of applause from the audience and our players. Good job, good job. Let's see how you go in our next round. You never know. Zlurp Zlorp is a game of ups and downs, dreams and nightmares. Speaking of which, I think it's time to dip into our narrative episode for the week. Don't you, Bloda?
Yes, now it is time for a brand new narrative adventure. Something that we have not started before is the first episode in a long form series called The Search for Yuckles. Here it is. I hope you enjoy.
Hostbot,
Yes, Maxima?
remember when Yuckles the Clown took over our show, then kidnapped Clarence, escaped, and we haven't heard from either of them since?
Golly, how could I forget?
Well, I never thought I would say this, but I miss Clarence.
Oh, me too, Maxima. Normally when they get kidnapped, they aren't gone for this long.
I suppose we'll need to go on a search for Yuckles.
But Maxima, you have to host the show. We don't have the time to get into such a long-form episodic adventure.
Curses! I'm afraid you're right, Hostbot. But how else will we find Yuckles and get back Clarence?
Oh, what if we hired a mercenary?
A mercenary? What a wonderful idea, Hostbot. How about Babushka Medusa? Is she free?
Oh, Babushka Medusa just started a new war with a neighboring planet, and it's getting awfully messy. What about Gremlop?
Gremlop? No, heavens, he needs to be here playing. Our audience expects to watch him.
What about Clementine?
Clementine? No, she'll just sing songs and introduce everyone to her new cows. She's not the gritty mercenary type. We need someone like Virginia Woolfman.
The last time I saw Virginia Woolfman, she tried to bite me and then started crying and sat in the corner, and it was very sad.
Well, I would say the bite is a sign of affection, but your point still stands.
Gee, none of them are right for this job. We need someone who's just as sneaky and mean-spirited as Yuckles.
Hostbot, you're right. And I know just the person.
I'm awake and I'm alive? What happened?
Don't worry. Being disoriented is natural.
It's very simple, Orlando. You tried to con us and kill us, and we in return killed you, put you in stasis for 3 months, and now we've revived you because we need your help.
Well. How the tables have turned. And what do you need my help with exactly?
We need you to go on a mission to search for Yuckles the Clown.
And what's in it for me?
Well, you won't be dead anymore.
Maybe I kind of like being dead. It's all peaceful like.
Well, what do you want instead?
Oh, what do I want?
Yes.
You want to know what I want?
Yes, I want to know what you want.
I think you know exactly what I want.
No, I don't know what you want.
Oh, Maxima, do I have to spell it out for you, baby?
That would be helpful. At least give me a few
Oh,
letters.
Maxima, I want Maxima, Maxima, baby, you. I want you all to myself one night, just you and me. We'll find ourselves a hay bale and, I don't know, roll around and get a little dirty, if you don't mind.
Well, actually, that does sound kind of appealing.
What do you think?
But I want the hay to be premium quality at least.
Fine, I agree to your terms.
Excellent. We'll provide a ship.
Oh, and I'm going to need a crew.
A crew? We're not made of money.
Hunting clowns ain't easy business, Maxima. I would have thought a clever woman like yourself would have known that.
Blast. You're using flattery on me. And I love it. Hostbot, prepare 2 sidekicks for Orlando.
Sure thing, Maxima. But, oh gee, I'm not sure who to send. Audience, you can help me decide Orlando's sidekick starting this weekend on the Zlurp Zlorp Instagram page.
Hiding social media promotion within our storytelling. I love it.
One more question, y'all. Where exactly am I
Oh,
going?
yes. That.
Well, there are 3 possible locations that have leads, but we'll need the audience to decide where you start. Right now! Audience, will Orlando travel to 1. The Honk Galaxy, 2. The Jane Austen Prison Planet, or 3. The Spooky Graveyard Asteroid Belt of Doom? Vote now! Please vote! I hope you're voting! Wow! 3 votes! That's 1 vote for the Spooky Graveyard Asteroid Belt of Doom, and 2 votes for the Jane Austen Prison Planet. Wow, that's 3 votes for the Jane Austen Prison Planet. Orlando better pack their writing utensils and their frilly dresses. Wow, I'm so excited by these answers. It looks like it's going to be the Jane Austen Prison Planet. Amazing! Wow, what an exciting choice from the audience!
Excellent.
All right, y'all. Time to go clown hunting. Yeehaw, baby.
Tune in next time to see what happens when Orlando and their crew search for Yuckles.
To be continued.
And we are back.
Oh my god, cute and fun. Players, let's play the next game. It's called Haggle for Points. So you've all got points, but you probably want more. I get that. So beg, borrow, steal, offer sexual favors, offer whatever you have. Get those points. Let's go.
Gremlop, how'd you like to join forces and get a little wet? Give me your points.
Normally, I would say, pshaw, pshaw, how dare. But it is very humid where I am right now, and I'm already having some condensation. So, I will give you 1/2 of 1 point.
Oh, thank you. Then I'll take that half and hit me up when you want to multiply.
Disgusting.
Hey, Grimlop, give me your points.
No. Counterpoint, give me your points. Pencil points, pointed, verde. Give me your points.
I wasn't expecting that, but no. Wait. No.
Oh, you really had me going there.
Gremlox, are you aware that I have the ability to make you grow moss and or mold, depending on what my mood is? Rock? Hello.
Hey there. Yeah, it would appear that my connection is just as you would expect for a rock, not ideal. But I'm gonna assume you were asking for my points, and no.
If you give me just one of your points, I don't need all of them, but if you give me one, I might help you with your connection.
That sounds like it would be. That sounds pretty nice. Like I might enjoy this a little more. So absolutely not.
You could also have a USB port installed, like I did on what some people might consider to be my ass.
All this technology, I mean, why can't people just like be rocks? I don't understand. What more do you need? Just you're here. Every now and then some stuff grows on you. It's awesome. It's great.
I mean, if you're asking what more we need, I think, I mean, I can only speak for myself here, but you could split your points over Gremlop and I, and you wouldn't have to play the game anymore. You could go away.
That's true, but then you might like me. Then I might, make some people happy. That's really against my whole deal. So I'm just not going to do it. I'm going to really hold on to these points, just like, grip them to whatever caused my sentience, soul, whatever that is. These points, they're staying with me.
Great, cute, and fun. I hope you all got some points or didn't.
Thank you, Mr. Crispy. The hands-on hosting we've come to know and love over this evening's game. Now, we will move on to the next game of our third round, Supreme Court, the musical. Players will devise and perform a musical to us, the judges, Misty and Maxima, called Supreme Court, the musical. You will be given no time to prepare. Perform a musical. Go.
We open on the planet Earth. No life is able to survive there anymore due to an increasingly poor decision-making, one after another, by a bunch of people in some ugly polyester robes. A bleached skeleton rises from one of the robes and sings, "I don't care about you. I'm talking about you." And it sort of goes along like that for a while, as you can imagine. A lifetime, one human lifespan, that song lasts.
It doesn't affect you. The people making the decisions, it doesn't affect you. You will never have to deal with the consequences. You don't have to deal with it. It will never affect you, and yet you are in power.
A dragon that looks like Nancy Pelosi swoops down from the rafters. She's eating sponges filled with baby blood. Mitch McConnell, as a large tortoise, stomps on stage, and he's wearing tap shoes. You fill in the rest.
Tappa, tappa, tappa. Tappa, tappa, tappa. Oh God, there's so much death and everything is horrible. Ah!
That's my favorite part, personally.
Then there is an intermission, which lasts another human lifespan. And then there is just one Philip Glass song that goes for about 6 hours.
Which, in comparison to a human lifespan, is relatively short.
Yeah, you barely even notice it. Most people think it's over and leave at the intermission.
But what is the big closing number to finish off Supreme Court the musical?
It's the uber famous and queen of my life, Patti LuPone, addressing everyone in the audience as one sentient being and going, "Get out now."
What an incredible final number. All right, that's it. I have decided the consequences of Supreme Court the musical. I am going to give one person the Sondheim Award for Best Ideas. Now, Mr. Crispy, who would you vote for in this category? The Sondheim Award for Best Ideas.
I'm gonna have to go with Bob the Blob.
I understand going for Bob the Blob, but unfortunately, due to them leading us out the gate by setting up the musical and introducing Dragon Pelosi, the award for Best Ideas actually goes to Gremlop. Congratulations. Yes, Bob the Blob is winning an award, but it is one of the following two. It is either the Ethel Merman Award, or it is the Clarence Thomas, Samuel Alito, Neil Gorsuch, Brett Kavanaugh, and Amy Coney Barrett Award, and the consequences of each are either 3 points or death. But have no fear, Bob the Blob, because by invoking Patti LuPone, you have won the Ethel Merman Award for Bossiest Attitude and 3 points. Congratulations. And I am sorry, Grimlox. That means that the Clarence Thomas, Samuel Alito, Neil Gorsuch, Brett Kavanaugh, and Amy Coney Barrett Award for Worst Ideas or Dodgiest Connection, because you are banned into the void by your grandmother Mountain because you were caught getting stoned the other month, you will now die. That's right, Mr. Crispy, take Grimlox to the airlock and jettison them into space.
Oh my god, cute and fun adventure.
Grimlox, any last words for our audience before you die forever?
See in hell. I mean, I guess it's been. I am honored that I would get such an award. You know, just for being me. It just shows, you know, you get what you deserve.
You do indeed. Mr. Crispy, are you ready to jettison Grimlox?
Oh my god, yes, that was so beautiful. I'm gonna use that as a caption for my next OnlyFans. Look out for it.
And away they go. Oh, there Grimlox goes, floating past the nebula belt into the furnace of destruction. Well, that's
Wait,
done.
which one is he? I lost him in the other rocks.
Oh, there were. Oh, you know, I did too. Well, I guess all we have left to do is to go to Blodo to find out the scores and who will be progressing to our final game for the evening. Zlurp or Zlorp.
Okay, so this was a real neck-and-neck situation. And it was very interesting to me because Bob the Blob has 8 points, but Gremlop has 8.5 points. So Gremlop is in fact the winner of this episode.
Oh my god, I never thought it would happen. Oh, I prepared a speech, but it is about 25 hours long. When should I begin?
Don't do it.
Great point.
Gotta move on. It's time for the next part. Maxima.
Yes, and the next part, yes, is introducing our musical guest for this evening. We have a fabulous performance from our musical guest audience. Get ready to be blown away by the unique musical stylings of our guest this month on Zlurp Zlorp, WEEZE. Hit the track, Blob.
Wow, that was amazing. What a cool video. Thank you, WEEZE, for sharing that on Zlurp Zlorp. Hi everyone, it's me again, HostBot. I'll keep it quick because I know we all want to find out what will happen when Gremlop has to choose their prize. But I'm just here to tell you that if you enjoyed this show, you could give us money. That's right. Go to www.paypal.me/ZlurpZlorp, and the money you give us will be spread equally among all the people and aliens and ghosts and planets that put this together. So that's it for me. Back to you, Maxima. Bye.
Yes, players, audience, it's Zlurp or Zlorp. We've said goodbye to Bob the Blob, and it's time for Gremlop to play Zlurp Zlorp, where they will win their wildest dream or their worst nightmare. In a moment, I will ask Gremlop to choose between door number 1 or door number 2, and behind that door will be their fate after this evening's game. Gremlop, what are you hoping to win from tonight's game?
A Toyota Prius.
Well, let's see if a Prius is on the cards for you. Do you choose door number 1 or door number 2?
Oh my god. This is almost as difficult as when I went to the eye doctor and had to choose whether 1 or 2 was better, or 3 or 4. Door 2.
Mr. Crispy, what does that mean?
Oh my god, fun and exciting. Behind door number 2, just for you, we have... Oh no! It's the demon ghost of the Federalist Society, and they're gonna possess you! Wow, cute and fun.
Oh, there it is, Gremlop. Possession by the demon ghost of the Federalist Society. Oh, I think I can see it beginning to happen right now.
Oh. States rights!
There we are, attractive audience. Another week of Zlurp Zlorp and another fate decided by the Dark Mother herself. With that, it's goodbye from me, Maxima von Metaverse. Goodbye from my wonderful co-host for the evening, Misty Crispy.
That was cute. My eyes went to hell.
And goodbye from our beautiful players, both alive and dead. Say good night, players.
Good night, everyone.
Bye-bye.
Oh, I think I hear Grimlox floating in space. Say goodbye too. We'll see you next time for Zlurp Zlorp. And remember, nothing comes true unless you make it so. Goodbye, goodbye.